Things that I was pointing and doing it to the other phone, that just did it to this one right here. And for this one, I'm gonna have some extra outside backup. So pay very close attention to it. Very important. I'm gonna explain one by one. This time it's gonna be much quicker. So they just crashed on this phone. The screen recorded on this phone for no reason. They just crashed it. Somebody do it all the time. Which, by the way, let's make this even better. More telling. Again, everything here is not a small mess. We have a very narrow space. This is the space we have available to me here. Okay, that's the space you have available to me to have diverse amounts of things, to deal with diverse amounts of problems. All crimes caused by them. I don't know if I'm physically capable of removing the connection card because I cannot find the clip. The clip to remove the card. So it is impossible to me to remove it because there's food elements for the food that I was eating. So I was eating breakfast. Well, they did that. Well, since we cannot remove it, we use it. And we use it by uploading that thing right away. My feet also was hurting because it was bouncing against the knob over there. So let's deal with one thing at a time. Okay. By the way, this is standard, so it goes in these lines of. Where's my? Neat. Okay. Don't even know what that's supposed to mean. That was the one. So I tried to transfer the files from the other phone. I explained everything as it was coming, and it goes in the lines for what they do. First, trying to destroy the evidence. If that doesn't work out, drug me enough to do that somewhat smoothly. If that doesn't work out, just directly go for the evidence tampering. I don't know why you download it offline finally. I really don't know. So we do it like this. I don't know why I notice a sizable difference in speed between those two. So this is a note that I can testify to those two things showing up. Someone showing up, as you see. Deal with the names and extras later. Still looking for that boy clip that is somewhere here. There's a bread because again I was eating my food and I decided to do those crimes to me. Keep that clip in an accessible place. So back to the point. I'm gonna leave it playing on the one. Try to replicate everything as it was when I destroyed the screen recording. So I recorded this video here. Zipped once, just the video. So the zip's somewhat intact. So this is another one, and this one I witnessed directly. Zip twice inside that video. So this one inside the phone, somewhat intact. So this is another one, and this one I witnessed directly. The original file. So this is another which one, was interrupted, as you notice, by the next one. Once again, literally as I was staring at the phone, holding the phone like this. This was my grip. Other phone had this in my hands. Other hand, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. The other hand had already cleared the impact of narcotics on me that they are throwing. You hear that? There was also a couple of the vehicles passing by. By the way, those orders are still there. They're just difficult to upload. Let me try to see if we can. I noticed by the cats. I even mentioned that on this audio video here. I mentioned precisely the cat starting to make noise up there. Should take that as another sign of the narcotics being thrown on me. Just go, baby. Just go on. We can handle things later with the good guys. So meanwhile, they're throwing irritation drugs. You'll be seeing on my feet. Be scratching right here, and my feet was bouncing against the knob, which it had been the entire time, and because my legs were like fully crossed, low cross, and right now that became unsurmountable to me in pain. So that's another of the things that they do. So that would be the digital crimes. As the digital crimes, I just pointed out one there, one in the too many cables charging, little guys still charging to get the extra recording source there, which you'll be listening to if the tempo of this one as well. And okay, I hope that most of it's up. Don't know if it is. It's zipped there. It's gonna be copied as well. Those are the resources that are available to me right now, because again, if all the other additions, if all the extras, if everything else wasn't add up, the same issues as I'm gonna say on that video that is already online on YouTube are happening also similar on that phone. The phone that never got open, the phone's battery is also never touched. It just has that one coincidence. The only thing is the same. The only thing is the same is that temporarily, as it may, became a primary phone like this one was last weekend. Other than that, everything else is different. No correlation whatsoever, right? Safety. You're gonna everything else is explained on that video. And as I was saying, if I sound like a raving lunatic, first off, this dampenings on the audio. At some point, I say something like, "Well, my face is off." I'm gonna show you the point.
So this is another one, and this one.
And again, this audio that managed to get to here, there was 2 zip files there that you saw perfectly fine. This is the in the card. I'm being silent for you to listen to the criminals. Here, zip file fully in, fully damaged. File here, playback error.
Once again, literally as I was staring at the phone, holding the phone like this. This was my
Listen to the criminals in the background.
The phone had this in my...
The vehicle started, the point that this phone was stopping. At the stop when the phone started triggering. Just in case you thought that it actually meant something about them other than what you already know about them. Because, God forbid you actually be accidentally brave into something that you actually have some chance of facing consequence for it, right? So it was actually quite comedically. It was the middle of those beats, and then it just got abruptly interrupted the second that this thing actually started to function. Playback error. Note that you can still see the symbol there. This was the second one that turned to interrupt more or less in the middle. This is the one that got to go through entirely unfettered with. So, playback error. If you think that is not playing correctly, you can just try to open with VLC, let's say. It doesn't go. The zip file, I didn't do the zip files on this one yet, only on the card that is on this phone. As for the zip file here, it's there, and the video itself, the original, as I showed.
This is another one, and this one I witnessed directly. Again, minimum brightness, watching video connected to nothing, even the Bluetooth. I saw the battery at 2%. I lowered and continued to watch the video. Less than 5 seconds later, the phone shuts down.